All right, so let's take a look. It looks like it's kind of a close tie, but it looks like the most popular s'mores ingredient is the marshmallows. I threw some other candy bars in there because I actually recently just learned that people put candy bars on their s'mores. Do you guys put candy bars on your s'mores? I'm really excited to try this out. And I think the first candy bar that I'm going to try are the Reese's peanut butter cups. So I'll keep you guys updated on how that goes. But thank you all for completing the poll and for introducing yourselves in the chat feature. Once again, we are thrilled to have you join us tonight for the celebration of the release of the second book in the HAEA's children's book series featuring Nico and his friends. So when you logged in, I just want to thank you all for sharing your names and where you're from. It's so nice to see so many people here from all corners of the United States. Now, I have one more question that I'd like you to answer before we get started, because I'd really like to know if you've already read the first book in the series, Nico's Lunchbox. So another poll is going to pop up on your screen, and I want you to take a moment to tell me if you have already read Nico's Lunchbox. So I'm seeing, oh, wow. I'm impressed, everyone. I'm going to give you about 5 more seconds to answer. Go ahead. All right, it looks like everyone, most of you have answered the poll. 1 more second. All right, so let's see what you guys said. It looks like actually most of you guys have read Nico's Lunchbox, and I'm so excited to see that. And for those of you who haven't read it yet, I'll be giving you guys some information on how you can get the first book in the series, Nico's Lunchbox, so that you can read it at home. So I'm so glad that so many of you have read Nico's Lunchbox. So tonight we are thrilled to celebrate the release of Nico's Surprise, the second book in the HAEA's children's book series. And you are going to be the very first to see the book. And just for coming tonight, we will send you your own copy of Nico's Surprise to read at home. We're going to start the campfire party off by introducing you to the author, Karen Seiler, who's going to talk a little bit about the book and read it to you. You'll be able to follow along and see all the pictures on the pages while she reads. And then after the reading, I'll be asking all of you some more questions, and I hope you stay to join in for some fun. So let's get started. So please take a moment before we go ahead and get started to turn the volume all the way up on your computer. All right, let's go ahead and get started.
My name is Karen Seiler, and I'm the author of HAEA's children's book series. I'm so excited to be here with you all by the campfire for the reading of Nico's Surprise, the newest book in the series. Nico's Surprise tells the story of the summer adventures of Nico and his Brady Club friends. What do you think the surprise will be? I'm a teacher, and I've written many children's books. The Nico series is especially important to me because my sister and my nephew both have HAE. It's been wonderful working on these special books, and I hope you enjoy Nico's Surprise as much as I do. To everyone joining me tonight, remember that you are never alone.
Nico's Surprise, written by Karen Seiler, illustrated by Michelle Dorenkamp-Repa. Brady Club friends. This is Nico. He loves puzzles, video games, sports, and spending time outdoors. Summer break is Nico's favorite time of the year. He can sleep late instead of rushing out the door to catch the school bus in the morning. He can play outside all afternoon and watch his favorite movies at night. Best of all, over the summer, Nico has lots of time to talk, email, and text with his new friends Jay and Kai. Nico met Jay and Kai through the Brady Club, a website for kids with hereditary angioedema, HAE, and their family members. When Nico and his mom first searched the site, they found Jay's picture and read about his interests. Nico and Jay became instant friends. Nico learned that both Jay and his sister Amelia have HAE. Jay introduced Nico to Kai, whose mom has HAE. The three of them talk about everything from sports to school to video games. And if an HAE attack comes on, they share those stories too. Nico hoped to meet Jay and Kai in person one day. The lake house. Nico, we're leaving for the lake house tomorrow, his mother called from upstairs. Don't forget to pack your summer reading books. Nico's family had rented a house on a lake, and they would be staying there for a few weeks over the summer. Nico's sister Mia was excited about the adventure, but Nico wasn't sure what to expect. When they arrived at the lake house, Nico and Mia spotted a huge pool with a slide and a beach where they could make sandcastles. There was a trampoline in the yard and kayaks they could take out on the lake. There was a playground up the street with tennis and basketball courts. Nico's mom was right. This was a great place for a summer vacation. After exploring the neighborhood, Nico sat down on the couch and sighed. It was time to relax. He opened his computer, turned it on, and waited for his email messages to download. Nico was sure that he would hear from Jay and Kai, but he quickly realized that his computer wasn't connected to the internet. Mom, Nico called from across the house. My computer isn't connected and I need to check my messages. Oh, Nico, we don't have an internet connection here, she called back to him. Don't worry, though. There are plenty of other activities for you to do. Nico paused. How was he going to get in touch with Jay and Kai? How were they going to share their summer adventures? Even though he had only met Jay and Kai a few months ago, they were special. Nico liked his friends from school, but Jay and Kai understood what it was like to have HAE. A surprise visit. Nico's mom knew he was disappointed that he couldn't get in touch with his friends, but she was keeping a secret. She had set up a surprise visit at the lake house with Jay and Kai and their families. Nico would finally get to meet his Brady Club friends in person. Nico and Mia spent the next couple of days swimming in the lake and playing on the beach. It was Friday, and Nico heard there would be fireworks over the lake that evening. He was eating lunch and thinking about the fireworks when he heard a knock at the door. Nico, please see who's at the door, his mom called out. Nico walked toward the door and couldn't believe his eyes when he looked through the glass window. Jay and Kai, I can't believe you're here, Nico screamed as he threw open the door. This is the biggest surprise ever. Nico's mom invited the two families inside. The boys quickly ran upstairs to Nico's room. Mia took Jay's sister Amelia outside to look at the lake. Everyone enjoyed the fireworks that night, and Saturday was filled with a kayak outing, lunch by the lake, and s'mores at night. The three boys were sitting around the fire pit when Nico brought up his recent HAE attack. The fire pit talk. Did I tell you guys that I had another attack right before school was over? Nico asked. That stinks, Jay replied. I'm glad you're feeling better now. My mom gave Amelia and me a list of things we can do when we get an attack. I usually keep it in my pocket when I go to school. I bet she could give you a copy too. What's on the list? Kai asked. Talk to someone, take a deep breath, color a picture. You know, things to help me take my mind off the swelling, Jay explained. Even though Kai didn't have HAE, he knew all about it. He considered himself an HAE advocate. He helped his mom pack HAE medication when they traveled, and he always looked on his tablet to find the closest hospital when they were away from home. His mom hadn't had an attack in a while, but Kai thought Jay's specialist might help her too. Can I get a copy of that list for my mom? He asked Jay. Sure, I'll get copies for both of you, Jay replied. Advocate, a person who supports a cause or group. Coping strategies. Talk to someone, write in your HAE journal, take a deep breath, color or draw a picture, play a game, watch your favorite TV show or movie. The weekend flew by, and the boys were sad when it was time to say goodbye. They promised that they would be in touch soon. Nico kept thinking about how much fun he had with his friends and wished he could see them more often. He was thankful that the Brady Club brought them together. Jay's HAE attack. The last week at the lake was busy. Nico learned how to water ski, and he finished all of his summer reading. Nico and Mia knew they would miss the lake house, but they also were excited to get back to their friends at home. I heard from Jay's father last night, Nico's mom said as they were leaving the lake house. Jay had an HAE attack and had to go to the hospital. He's doing okay, but he really wants to talk to you. Nico called Jay that evening and was relieved when Jay answered the phone. Hi, Jay, it's Nico, he said. Are you okay? What happened? I'm okay. A couple of days ago, I woke up and one side of my face was swollen. It was so bad that my eye was swollen shut. My mom and dad took me to the hospital right away. I've been there a few times, so they knew what to do, Jay explained. Did they give you medicine? Nico asked. Yes, they gave me some medicine and I stayed at the hospital almost all day. Dr. Quinn, she's the doctor I usually see there, wanted to make sure I was getting better, Jay said. I had a really nice nurse named Aria. She even brought me some cool superhero toys to play with. Are you better now? Asked Nico. Yes, much better, Jay replied. Dr. Quinn said I was brave, but I was actually really scared. I'm glad you called me. A gift from Nico. Even though Jay was feeling better, Nico thought it would be nice to send him something special. Jay had already received a package from the HAEA. They sent him a Brady the Bear stuffed animal, a letter from Brady, a book about a boy with HAE, and a t-shirt he can wear to help him feel brave. Nico decided that a picture of the lake house would be the perfect gift. He drew his favorite memory from their weekend together, the three boys eating s'mores by the fire pit, and mailed it to Jay. HAEA, Hereditary Angioedema Association, HAEA, an organization that helps people with HAE and their family members. Jay couldn't believe it when he received a letter addressed just to him. Inside the envelope was a picture from Nico. He loved it so much that he kept it right next to his bed. About a week later, Nico walked to the end of his driveway to get the mail. He pulled out a pile of letters, a magazine, and a colorful flyer. Nico noticed that one of the letters was for him. He took his letter and handed the rest of the mail to his mom. Nico went to his room and opened the letter. It was from Jay. Dear Nico, how are you? I am good. My face isn't swollen anymore. Thank you for the picture. It reminds me of all the fun we had at the lake house. I have a lot of homework this year. Do you? I missed 3 days of school when I had the HAE attack, but my teacher has been giving me extra time to finish my work. I want to talk to you and Kai soon. Your friend, Jay. Another surprise? The next day, Nico sent a text to Kai and Jay. Nico, hi guys, what are you doing? Kai, I'm taking my dog for a walk. Jay, I am playing a card game with my dad. Kai, are you guys going to Washington, D.C. for Capitol Hill Day? Nico, what's that? My mom hasn't said anything about it. Jay, maybe it's another surprise. Maybe we're all going to Washington, D.C. together. Nico couldn't hide his excitement. Was his mom planning a surprise trip to Washington, D.C.? Would Jay and Kai be there too? Nico rushed downstairs to look for clues. Nico, what are you looking for? His mom asked. I don't want to ruin the surprise, he said. But are we going to Washington, D.C. for Capitol Hill Day? Kai said he is going. Well, I wanted to talk to you about that, his mom replied. Capitol Hill Day. Nico's mom showed him the flyer she had received in the mail. She explained that every year, A large group of advocates visit Congress to talk about HAE. They ask government officials to pass laws that will help HAE patients. They want to make sure patients have access to good doctors and new treatments for HAE. It will be a busy day, but I think we should go, his mom said. Congress, the branch of the federal government that makes laws, includes two chambers, the House of Representatives and the Senate. Treatment, medical care, and medicine. And who are they? Nico asked as he pointed to a picture of 3 kids in front of the Capitol in Washington, D.C. Nico's mom read the caption under their picture. Stephen, Oliver, and Abby with their families at Capitol Hill last year. Nico looked at the picture again. He wondered what it would be like to be at Capitol Hill and talk about HAE. Do you think this is something you might want to do? Nico's mom asked. If Jay and Kai and I could help other people with HAE and get to see each other again and go to Washington, D.C. like those kids, I think that would be the coolest thing ever, Nico exclaimed. Nico took the flyer and ran upstairs. He couldn't wait to get in touch with Jay and Kai to tell them the news. Capitol, the building where Congress meets. Travel tips. Keep these tips in mind when you travel. Doctor's note. Bring a doctor's letter that allows you to carry your medication on board your flight. Contact information. Keep a handy list, either on paper or in your phone, of phone numbers for your doctor. Local health care. Reach out to an HAEA patient advocate for information on a local HAE knowledgeable doctor or an area hospital where you can receive treatment if necessary. Medication. Check to make sure you have enough therapy for your trip as well as when you return. Bring your medication on board with you in your carry-on bag. Relaxation. HAE can be triggered by stress, so try to relax and enjoy your trip. The US Hereditary Angioedema Association is a nonprofit patient advocacy organization with a long history of providing our patient community with a wide range of programs and activities that support people with HAE, their caregivers, and family members through every step of their HAE journey.
Hope you enjoyed learning more about Nico and his Brady Club friends. They had so much fun together at the lake house. Don't forget that we have fun activities you can do after you read the book. Make sure to check out the Nico Surprise activity booklet. We'll be sending you a survey soon so you can tell us what you thought about Nico Surprise. Can't wait to hear from all of you. Good night, everyone. Lisa, back to you.
Wow, thank you, Karen. And I wonder where the next book in the series will take Nico. Can you guess? But I don't know about all of you, but I really liked getting to know Nico and all of his HAE friends in this book. I absolutely loved all of the beautiful pictures, and I even felt like I was at the lake house with Nico and his friends. And it's so wonderful that Nico has friends like Kai and Jay. Now, I have a question for all of you. You know, a big part of Nico's HAE support network were the friends that he met through the Brady Club. And I want to know, have any of you ever met someone close to your age with HAE who's not a family member? I'm going to put a poll up here, and I want to know what your answer is. Take a minute and tell me, have you ever met someone close to your age who has HAE and is not a family member? Take a couple minutes to put your answers in. We'll wait a couple more minutes, seconds actually. I'm seeing a lot of interesting answers. We'll share them with you in just a minute. Go ahead and complete the poll. I'll give you 3 more seconds. 2, 1. Well, it looks like a lot of you have met someone close to your age with HAE, but there's still a lot of you who haven't met someone close to your age. So we'll get back to this in just a minute, because next I want to talk about the club that Nico met his friends through. Do you guys remember the name of that club? I've got another poll for you because I want to know your answers. Do you remember the name of the club where Nico met his HAE friends? Let's pull the poll up here. I want to hear from you guys. Was it Club HAE? Was it the Brady Club? Or was it Club Med? Oh, I think I can, that was a mosquito, you guys. Oh, this campfire is really getting me, you guys. All right, so most of you have put your answers in. All right, we'll go ahead and end the poll because it looks like most of you were right. He met his friends through the Brady Club. So for those of you who haven't yet met any HAE friends, the HAEA Brady Club is an awesome place to connect with other people your age. The Brady Club provides you with an opportunity to connect with other kids just like you. And it's an amazing online resource designed for kids just like you. But aside from the website, the Brady Club has a ton of fun activities. So I'm gonna put another poll up because I wanna know how much you know about the Brady Club. So take a look at this cool list of Brady Club activities and tell me which one doesn't belong. So as a member of the Brady Club, you receive an activity book 4 times a year. You get a surprise on your birthday from Brady the Bear. You play fun games on the Brady Club website. You receive a unicorn in the mail. And you participate in special activities and win prizes. Go ahead and tell me what you think doesn't belong. All right, I'm gonna give you 2 more seconds to put in your answer, and I'll close the poll now. All right, let's see what you guys said. You guessed it right. Unfortunately, unicorns cannot be sent in the mail and will definitely not fit in your mailbox. So good guess, you guys. So as you can see, the Brady Club is an awesome club, and it's not just part of the Nicos series. The Brady Club is a real club that is hosted through the HAEA, and I would love for all of you guys to become a member. You, as a member of the Brady Club, you receive an activity book, collectible stickers, you get a surprise on your birthday, you get to play fun games on our Brady Club website and participate in special activities and win awesome prizes. So I'd like to, if you'd like to know more about the Brady Club and all of the fun activities that members participate in, you can get in touch with me at lisa@haea.org, or we're going to be sending a follow-up email to all of you who joined us tonight with a link to join the Brady Club. It's free and super easy to register, and I'd love to see all of you guys be part of the Brady Club. Now, we had so much fun with you tonight, and we hope that you enjoyed Nico's surprise as much as we do. And each family who attended tonight will be receiving a copy of Nico's surprise in the mail, along with a special activity guide that you can have fun completing at home. I hope to hear from you guys about the activity guide and whether or not you enjoyed completing all the activities. We really hope that you enjoyed it. But before we say goodbye, I have one more question for you. And I'd like to know if you've already submitted your story to the Brady Club website. So if you are a Brady Club member, have you submitted your story? So tell me, have you submitted your story? I'll give you just a couple more seconds to answer the poll. 1 sec, keep answering. Okay. So I see, okay, we're gonna end it in 2, 3, done. All right, let's share the results. So I see that some of you guys have. I'm super impressed that so many of you have submitted your story, but some of you haven't submitted it yet. So I wanted to tell you guys that we're really excited to announce that we have made some updates to the Submit Your Story section of the website. And we would like to invite you to share your story with Nico and Brady the Bear. So when you log into the Brady Club website and visit the Submit Your Story section, you will have an opportunity to share your story and upload a photo. And just for doing this activity, we're gonna send you a Brady Club t-shirt in the mail, and we'll share your story in print in an upcoming version of the Brady Club activity book. So I hope that you all take a moment to share your story on the Brady Club website. Now, as we begin to wrap up tonight, I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone who made this book possible. To Karen Seiler for putting her heart and soul into writing this incredible story. To Michelle Dorenkamp-Repa for her beautiful illustrations. To Patrice Gotch and Roberta Stathis for all your guidance and editing support. To Nicole Jewell, who worked relentlessly behind the scenes to make sure we were on schedule. To Tony Castaldo and Michelle Cuevas for providing us with the platform to create such a special resource for kids. To Lee Farrar for having a vision and providing us with the tools to bring it to life. And to the HAEA team for supporting us each step of the way. This incredible series wouldn't be possible without you. And on behalf of the HAEA, we hope that this children's storybook series is something that you and your family will cherish for years to come. We'd also like to thank each of you for joining us tonight. This book is for you. We want you to know that you are not alone. On Monday, we're going to send you an email with a link to the Brady Club website. And if you're not already a member, you'll be able to register using that link. So, well, everyone, that wraps up our Campfire launch party. Once again, thank you for joining us tonight. It's been a lot of fun. We hope that you've enjoyed it as well. We'll make sure to keep you updated so that you know when the next book in the series comes out. Once again, thank you all for spending your evening with us. Have a good night.